I don't know. Right. Okay. Okay, just testing the mic. Okay. Oh, fucking audio. Right. So last time I was doing this was this morning. I beat the game, and now I'm just doing all the other endings now, going to clean up. Okay. Turn this down. Right, so I need to fuck up Caesar. No, side with Mr. House, that's what I need to do.
Thank you for visiting New Things.
It's always the wrong fucking room.
Be advised, visitors will be held.
Any progress with the boomers? Well done. The boomers' firepower may prove an advantage when the battle for Hoover Dam comes around. Your next assignment would have been to investigate the Omertas, but you managed to foil their scheme before I could put you to the task. I should compensate you as though it were an official assignment, however. Wouldn't want to disincentivize your proactivity. Your next assignment is to locate and destroy remnants of the Mojave chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel. The NCR nearly did the job at Helios 1 a few years ago, but there seem to have been survivors, unfortunately. Given the Brotherhood's fanatical views on technology, they can be counted on to oppose my regime. Please, put them out of my misery. You're absolutely right. You must have had run-ins with them, as have I. Since 2278, I've lost 5 roaming Securitrons near Hidden Valley. I didn't receive any clear video of the incident, but telemetry from the units destroyed indicates they were attacked with energy weapons. It's obvious that the Brotherhood has a base in Hidden Valley or thereabouts. Finding it won't be easy, but getting inside will be the real trick. From time to time, the NCR has assaulted Brotherhood bunkers. In 4 of the 6 incidents I know of, the bunkers self-destructed. I surmise it's standard practice for the Brotherhood to install a self-destruct system. It's consistent with their uncompromising nature. You might use that against them, or kill them another way. It's up to you. Return when it's done.
Responsible for the behavior of any robots company.
What was that mission? Not there. Couldn't have mattered then. All these failed missions, man, jeez, oh. Things that go boom. Is that a mission that I needed to do for an achievement? I hope not. Nope. Didn't need to do it. Right, I already did this morning, so I'll have to do it again. So that's 2 situations where I've got to kill the Brotherhood. But they get the shit into the stick in this game.
Just had word that the town of Prim is now part of the NCR.
Oh, I am good. Okay, pull out a weapon. Fuck.
I've got visual confirmation.
What am I doing? Where are you telling me to go now? Yeah, I know where I'm going. Jesus! Get up, get up, get up, get up. Of course that would happen. Fuck's sake.
This'll be over quickly.
Can't even fucking breathe. Right. Pay attention. Waste of ammo.
This little sneak is beginning. I've got visual confirmation.
Nice. Sick. This is fucking pissing me off. I didn't have nearly this much problems before.
Flank them.
I do that? I could make you care achievement. It doesn't matter. Okay. Fuck.
Move along.
Have you destroyed the Brotherhood of Steel? Single-handedly destroying a Brotherhood of Steel bunker is quite an accomplishment. Platoons of NCR troops have died trying to do the same. This welcome news comes just in time, as events in the wider world are coming to a head. Aaron Kimball, the president of the new California Republic, is going to visit Hoover Dam to boost morale. Apparently, he hasn't considered the effect on the troops' morale of seeing their beloved leader get his brains blown out by a Legion sniper. I need you to make sure that no harm comes to President Kimball. It's fortunate that you've maintained good relations with the NCR. Simple. An NCR ranger named Graham is in charge of security arrangements for the visit. Present yourself to him. Let him know you want to help. Given your reputation, it's a near certainty that he'll accept your offer. Don't dally. The precise time of Kimball's visit is a closely guarded secret, but it will happen soon.
I just realised I don't need to play this game in hardcore anymore. I don't even need to play on normal. Okay. I don't need to play on hardcore anymore.
The recent disturbance at the Tops has been resolved. Do not be afraid to patch it up.
Heard of you. I'm glad you're here to help us out. This is a delicate matter, and we need all the help we can get from people we can trust. We've got a lot to do to prepare for the President's visit, and not much time. Once we start, we'll be on a strict timetable. Are you ready? Good. The President doesn't arrive until tomorrow. Get some rest. I'll brief you in the morning. Glad you could join us. Most of my men are already on duty, and the crowd has already started gathering outside. We've got a busy day ahead of us. President Kimball is arriving shortly. If you want to do any last-minute security sweeps or take a look around for anything suspicious, do it now. Once you're ready, meet me outside on the observation deck. Don't take too long.
Why is the music so fucking loud? Unnecessary. Right. What have I do? investigate the area. What?
Morning.
I don't know what's to investigate. Define investigate. I'll have to go back out now.
Morning.
Oh,
I'll meet you on the observation deck.
which is where? Oh,
Only engineers and authorized personnel are allowed upstairs. Please step away.
no bother, mate. What are you dancing like that for?
Have you finished your security sweep?
I guess.
Looks like that's his vertibird coming right now. It's showtime. Let's not mess this up. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some security procedures to oversee.
Just in case.
You better get out of here.
Okay. I fucking do.
You better get out of here.
Shut up, mate.
Is it me or has the Brotherhood stopped engaging us? Smartest move they ever made, you ask me.
Thank you, my fellow Californians, who have come so far to answer the call to service put forth by the Republic. It is for you that I have come here, and it is because of you that I am able to do so. We enjoy our privileges because you take the greatest of risks and are prepared to make the most noble sacrifices. It is because of men and women like Private First Class Jeremy Watson that Nevada and the new California Republic remain free and secure. Born in a tin shack on the outskirts of one pine, Jeremy Watson never had it easy. His father worked as a caravan guard on the short route, and his mother, like many Californians, braved the ruins of the old world as a prospector. They suffered through water shortages, raider attacks, and the Brotherhood War. Like our mighty Sierra Nevadas, they endured. But the time came when they could no longer shoulder the burden alone. 12 years ago, they called out for help, and the Republic heard them. Troopers, rangers, just like you, answered the clarion call. Men and women stepped forward to say, I will carry the weight. And at Owens Lake, we made true on our promise,
I hear
driving
gunshots.
out the raider tribes to establish a lasting peace in the eastern Sierra Nevadas. We carried the weight, and though we left behind many of our brothers and sisters on that battlefield, It did not break us. 10 years ago, Chief Elise met with representatives of the Desert Rangers to discuss terms of what would become the Ranger Unification Treaty. The treaty was more than a resolution to welcome the Desert Rangers into the Republic. It was a covenant to protect Southern Nevada against Caesar's Legion and the tyranny of his regime. There are some back home who ask me, but who are we protecting? What does Nevada to us? Sometimes we forget that the light of our society shines beyond our borders. Sometimes we take those privileges for granted that our forebears fought so hard to achieve. We must always remember that wherever Californians stand, we carry our principles with us. Equal respect, representation, and protection under the laws of a just republic. This was the same fire that burned in the heart of the old world that preceded us.
Morning.
We are the heirs of that civilization, torchbearers eastward of the Pacific, into the darkness of this wasted land. When the Republic called on the men and women of California to carry that fire across the Mojave, Jeremy Watson answered. You answered. Together you carried the weight. And when PFC Watson's platoon came under attack at Forlorn Hope, he took the greatest risk. Not only for his fellow Californians, but for California itself. He was prepared to make the most noble of sacrifices to defend the principles of our
I'm
republic,
bored now.
even here, on Nevada soil. His actions are a beacon to all of us who stand here today in tribute to his valor. Private First Class Jeremy Watson, on behalf of the Senate and people of the new California Republic, it is my honor to present you with the Star of Sierra Madre. Not far from this spot, a monument stands as a tribute to the sacrifice made by those who came before us. The men and women who fulfilled the promise we made to the Desert Rangers. Its back is inscribed with the names of the troopers and rangers who carried the weight. And because they made the most noble of sacrifices, it did not break us. 4 years ago, we held this down.
Okay.
4 years ago, we carried the weight. 4 years ago, we drew a line through the Mojave as clear as the Colorado River. A line
keeping an eye out
that
for
Caesar
anything
cannot
suspicious?
cross. Today, you stand here with our brothers and sisters to hold that line. Today, you honor all Californians by carrying that weight. Today, you are the waves of the Pacific, pushing ever eastward. You are the sequoias rising from the Sierra Nevadas, defiant and enduring.
Huh.
You are the great western light of California, torchbearers in the darkness, living in
That's
the rise of
suspicious.
all that is best in our republic. Thank you. Thank you.
What are you doing up here? Oh, shit. Really? We should go take a look. I think I should check it out first before radioing it in. Fuck it. You're more trouble than you're worth.
Okay.
Over here!
What the hell are you waiting for? You think I want to get shot? Let's go.
Report. Quit goofing off and clear the channel.
What are you doing up here? Settle down. We're just going to be a moment. We should both take a look first.
This guy's a bit sketchy. Just in case. Yeah. He did it.
You you'll be keeping an eye out for anything suspicious?
Damn it. I can't believe the Legion actually got someone past our security.
I'm right
Good
here.
job catching them.
Don't
I'll
need
have
to
a security team sweep the area to see if the Legion has any more surprises for us. I'm also canceling the President's speech. We'll have a security team get him out of here right away. Let's not relax until he's safe.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I don't have time to talk right now.
Oh, fuck. Oh, what? No, what did I do? There is one achievement that I need to get that I don't really plan on broadcasting, and it's the achievement for playing 30 games of Caravan, which is the card game that you play in this, and I don't, it's so fucking tedious.
The recent disturbance at the top.
If not for you, President Kimball would be dead. So you needn't feel guilty when the NCR's rout from Hoover Dam demolishes his political career. The Legion has nothing left to wait for. Their assault on the dam could begin at any moment. Before that happens, I'll ask you to complete one other task. It may seem trivial, but that's far from the case. Between the Strip and Helios 1 lies the El Dorado electrical substation. Humble as it appears, the substation has immense strategic value, for it's there that you'll jumpstart the Lucky 38's dormant reactor. Gain access to the substation's control room and install this override module. Just so you know, there are NCR troops guarding the station. With this accomplished, all preparations will have been made. The battle for Hoover Dam will be upon us before long.
Has been resolved. Do not be afraid to patronize the tops.
Is it me, or has the Brotherhood stopped engaging us? Smart. I've got you now.
Pretty sure there was better ways to do that.
you can see, Vegas is humming along. I've tested my C3I broadcasting arrays. Everything is in order. And just in time, as it turns out, the forces of Caesar's Legion are on the march, establishing a staging area east of the dam. Their assault could begin at any moment, so that's where you'll be heading, if you're ready. Hoover Dam. Precisely. You'll have no trouble joining the battle on their side, and they'll be too distracted to notice why you're really there. Your objective is to reach a control room halfway across the dam and install an override module similar to the one you used at the substation. The override will enable me to control the entire dam's power output. You may remember how the bunker at the fort was rather dimly lit. Well, just like the Lucky 38, it needs a big jolt of electricity to power up. You've already uploaded the new operating system to the Securitrons. All they need is power, and they'll be in fighting trim. We've accomplished a great deal, you and I. One last task and our work is complete. I'll see you in the control room.
There is one more thing I need to do first.
The recent disturbance.
I need to go to Yes Man. I think. Or not. Ugh. Right, okay. I'll do it on the next save file.
The recent disturbance at Gamora has been resolved.
The Legion's assault.
Do not be afraid to patronize. You must
Another achievement done. Yeah, maybe I can use my fucking Fat Man again like I did on the last file.
Stop right there. No one is allowed into the control room.
Fine. I was going to just shoot them, but I'll do this instead. Oh no, where did I go? Idiots.
I knew you'd make it. Resourceful as always. The override module is functioning properly. I'm rerouting power to the Securitron vault at the fort as we speak. I just need you to head over to the east power plant and manually activate the switch. When you return topside, I think you'll see that my Securitron army is a little more than the Legion was prepared to handle. Oh, and before you go, grab that printout spooling from the console here. Those papers set the terms for the NCR's unconditional surrender. I thought you might enjoy the honor of presenting them to the NCR's commanding officer once the Legion has been defeated. Cheers.
How did the Legion make it into the power plant?
Fool! They hardly even know how to...
For fuck's sake. Okay. I remember doing this on my own before I did this mission. Shouldn't have done it. Fuck.
You need to get to the Legate.
I think I've run into a bug glitch. Fuck. Wait a minute. Oh, shit. Oh, what have I done? Okay. Fuck. Great. He had the same problem, but no, nobody answered him. Whoops, did not mean it to. Right, apparently I have to leave. Even though it's not telling me to leave, but okay, I guess I'll leave.
Stop right there. No one is allowed into the control room.
Wrong room. That's actually where I got my stealth suit. From here. It was in one of these boxes. More you know. I don't even know if I have to go out this way, but fuck it. The switch did not work.
Nothing here after all.
Aha! No, I forgot that. You're going to level me up now.
I got you now.
Do you? Fuck.
Come on.
No. I wasn't expecting to get shot. I was not expecting to get shot. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Bit extreme for indoors. I'm impressed they're able to survive that. It's just a dog. Now, why would you give me an elevator that I can't access? Why would you do that? What the fuck is going on? I'm stuck. I'm actually stuck. I don't know what to do. I'm going to go back down. Wrong door. Move it.
Stop right there. No one is allowed into the control room.
For fuck's sake. Sorry, what?
Hello.
Right. It did not fucking... I'm not doing this shit, seriously. Fuck.
Gotcha.
I guess I got my Securitrons. That was really glitchy.
Gotcha.
An envoy of Vegas, yet you carry yourself for many graves in the East.
Mm-hmm.
So you seek quarter. Save your speeches. Hoover Dam has never seen the mass strength of the East. Only legates such as Graham, who deserve the fire Kaisar blessed him with. Now I am here, and make markers of your people as the Legion carves its way west. You speak in circles. What of the East? I am the East, and I will prove it this day. The victory here shall be swift. Our forces shall take the dam, secure it, then build a road west on the bodies of the NCR. The East will hold. Once across the Colorado, nothing to rival Hoover Dam remains. Your weakness? You seek to thwart me by claiming the Legion is too strong for you? That does not mean we would not succeed. The East was a hard-fought campaign. Even now, Kaisar drew too much of the Legion's blood needed there for this. Hoover Dam is but a place. I will not have it be the gravestone of the Legion, whether quickly, or as you describe, slowly, by attrition. As for wisdom, there is wisdom in your words, man of the West. Know that I shall return east. I shall not remain there forever. On that day, the strength of the bear shall be tested. If the West is one day filled with ones such as you, perhaps it shall be a worthy fight indeed. My coming would have saved you, set your people free in ways they cannot see. War would have tested them, broken the weak with its violence, yet allowing the strong to arise. Violence gave you that strength, awakened you. I can see it upon your face, where 2 bullets left their mark. Perhaps it is unfortunate Wolpex was not here to hear your words. Something tells me you would prove more than his match. Until the day when our armies meet again, envoy of Vegas. I shall wait for you on the battlefield.
Done. Okay, I can go back now. Okay.
True to Kaiser.
Huh. Interesting.
Caesar on the cross. Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you've laid down today. A damn long time. And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks. Give those plum fucks the what for. Vegas. What, the families? Or house? You're talking about house.
Oh, shit.
What is this Brahmin shit? I'm not getting the feeling we're all about to sing Kumbaya here. What the hell are you talking about? What is this? The free economic zone of New Vegas? What the hell does that mean? Oh, wait, here we go. Demands NCR's immediate withdrawal. Withdraw? Like fucking hell we're withdrawing. We just held the dam. We didn't do it to let it go. This paper of yours isn't fit to wipe my ass. If you think after all that's happened, I'm going to grab my ankles and take it like the Legion. You know I won't surrender the dam. And certainly not to the ghost man of Vegas and his new right hand of the week. We held this place for years. Kicked one-legged out of here so hard Caesar burned him to a crisp. It's our post. We fought for it. I'll fight for it again today. If you're looking to convince me otherwise, you better have a lot more reasons than you just telling me to go.
Mate, I've got speech 100. You're fucked.
True. Guess I'm a little too used to seeing Securitrons in Vegas to think they'd turn and be bad news. And I know how bad they can get. Look, house, Vegas, it's pretty. Got you blinded a bit maybe. But NCR's got perks too. Think about it before you sign on with him. And if you say no, keep in mind what that means. NCR may have its problems, but when we're riled, watch out. Well, at least I can talk to you unlike that bastard Caesar and his plate-faced general. It'll do. Guess sometimes you get the bull, other times you get the horns. Still, at least some lives got saved this day.
Still didn't fix itself, I don't understand.
You know, I've had thousands of employees in my time. Few met my expectations. Fewer still surpassed them. Your performance has been nothing short of spectacular. If I have need for a specialist of your stripe again, I'll know just where to turn. Back to Vegas, shall we? I really should do something about that monorail with all the new resources at hand. I can make sure it not only runs, but runs on time. Always bothered me, the imprecision. No need to worry about the General, by the way. He'll be held responsible, publicly disgraced. 36.5% probability of suicide, by my estimate. Kimball won't be able to save him. He'll be too busy getting thrown out of office. But less than a 3% chance of suicide, mind you. Vegas might see a dip in revenue for a few months, half a year. But soon enough, the tourists and their money will be pouring in. Vegas will be a shining jewel in the middle of the desert, an oasis of light, a beacon to show mankind the way to the stars. This is just the start, you see. This is where it all begins.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Springs cheated death once again, and the Mojave Wasteland was forever changed. Mr. House's Securitron army took control of Hoover Dam and the Strip,
I feel like I
pushing
missed
both the
something.
Legion and the exhausted NCR out of New Vegas. Mr. House continued to run New Vegas his way, a despotic vision of pre-war glory. The streets were orderly, efficient, cold. New Vegas continued to be the sole place in the wasteland where fortunes were won and lost in the blink of an eye. The courier, fair and kind-hearted to those in the wasteland, ensured that Mr. House would keep New Vegas stable and secure for future generations. Mr. House afforded him every luxury at his disposal in the Lucky 38, out of gratitude and a quiet sense of pride for his choice in lieutenants.
Though some super mutants in Nightkin continued to journey to the legendary Utopia, they found little trace of its existence. Some eventually found their way to Jacobstown, but many wandered off into the wastes, confused and disheartened.
Still grappling with self-doubt over his usefulness in the face of old age, Raoul was never able to find peace with himself. Eventually, he left the Mojave and assumed a new name, as he had done so many times before.
Mr. House showed little interest on the boomers, who eventually began venturing out to Nellis to meet and trade with travelers.
Buried beneath tons of rubble, the Mojave chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel was no more. Those few who were outside the Hidden
Okay, I've
Valley
got
bunker
two more
when it was
endings to
destroyed,
get.
settled into new lives,
How many
or headed
endings are
west
there?
to find a new chapter to join.
The Fiends staged an attack against Camp McCarran during the Second Battle of Hoover Dam. During the NCR's retreat, the Fiends overwhelmed many of the troopers before Mr.
So
House's
you've got
Securitrons
the Legion, NCR, Mr. House, and Yes Man. Those are your four possible endings.
But rarely would anyone venture into the ruins of Good Springs
Okay, so I've
itself.
got two more then.
Those who did were almost always tourists, come to visit the graveyard where the courier rose.
I don't know if I want to
The slaughter
side
of
with
the
the NCR
Van
anymore.
Graffs in the Crimson Caravan caused no end of trouble for NCR back west. Already struggling, NCR's supply line suffered further as the two caravans withdrew support until the massacre in the east was resolved. Cass lived to see Hoover Dam in its old world glory, humming with power the likes of which the Mojave had never seen. Vegas burned brighter than ever. Securitrons filled the streets, and Cass's heart skipped, just a little. Her last words were to the dam, and to herself.
Okay, I think the next quest line I'm going to start now
But
is
facing backwards the whole time.
During the Battle of Hoover Dam, the Great
NCR.
Khans quickly evacuated Red Rock Canyon and headed north and east into the plains of Wyoming. There, they reconnected with the followers of the Apocalypse and rebuilt their strength. Bolstered by ancient knowledge of governance, economics, and transportation, they carved a mighty empire out of the ruins of the Northwest.
Thanks to the courier and Lily, a cure for the Nightkin's schizophrenia was found shortly after Dr. Henry's experiment concluded. Nightkin and other super mutants in the wasteland flocked to Jacobstown, and the town became known as a haven where a mutant could find peace.
Lily continued to take her medicine at half doses, and although she remembered her grandchildren, her mind remained muddled and confused. Eventually, she parted ways with the courier and traveled west, seeking the remnants of her past.
Flush with his victory, Mr. House sent Securitrons into Freeside,
thinking to increase his control over the area. When fighting broke out, the kings fought valiantly, but were no match for the armored killing machines, and were wiped out to the last man.
After Ray's brain was transplanted into Rex's cybernetic body, it took Rex some time to adjust to the old scrapyard dog's memories. Eventually, Rex's mind settled peacefully, melding his own memories with that of long travels with old Lady Gibson.
Shaped up by the courier's advice, the Misfits distinguished themselves during the Legion's attack on Camp Golf. Mags was finally promoted to sergeant, and the rest of the Misfits received an official commendation. They continued to serve with distinction for many years.
Though Novak was a low-priority target for the Legion, many of Novak's citizens died in its defense. In the weeks that followed, several bright followers returned to Novak to help restore its defenses, allowing it to remain independent of NCR.
The NCR, battered by the loss of the dam, were unable to devote any troops to retaking the correctional facility from the powder gangers. As a result, powder ganger raids on caravans became an unfortunate fact of life in the Mojave for years to come.
After the majority of the Vault 19 powder gangers joined the Great Khans, the weaker members scattered throughout the Mojave wasteland. Though a few managed to erase their past, most never survived the journey.
Despite NCR's pledge to support Prim, they abandoned the town after their loss to Mr. House. As repayment for their NCR loyalty, Mr. House sends Securitrons to Prim to protect it and collect heavy taxes from its citizens.
Although they performed admirably during NCR's defense of Hoover Dam, the Rangers fell into decline soon after. With Hanlon's plot against the occupation exposed and Oliver denounced for losing the Hoover Dam, many Rangers were greeted coldly on their return home. Few openly blamed the Rangers for Hanlon's treachery, but public and political support for the military as a whole quickly dwindled.
And so the Courier's Road came to an end.
Finally.
For now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
Go on, Ron Perlman. I beat it twice. I beat it twice in one day. Okay. Okay. Now that I've done that, back on save 37. And now I've got to side with the NCR for this run, and then beat the game with them, and then side with Yes Man for the fourth and final ending of the game, and that's the ending I'm going to stick with. I don't know what ending is canon though, that's a curious one. Oh, there is no canon ending. So it doesn't matter. So I'll leave it there. I'll play something else for the time being, and then I'll head off. Bye.